Gotta move this a little bit. Put that. If I put there, I can't read that. What am I doing? Pop out the chat. Pop out that chat. Welcome back to Pop Out That Chat podcast. Podcast? That's gonna be a weird one. Get myself a nice coaster. Little coaster. Right there for that drink. Gotta plug in my headphones. Let's do that. Get those headphones plugged in. Okay. Okay, we will go back to this. John, Andres, welcome to the live stream. It's a little early today. I was going to take off a bit early tonight, get some stuff done. So I thought I'd just start earlier, which I don't know if that's good or not, because I'm kind of breaking the whole schedule thing. But hey, maybe we'll get some people that are usually going to bed. So we will definitely find out. I got two things going on today. I got the Discord draw. So if you are a Patreon member, feel free to jump down in the Discord and join the draw stream. And then beyond that, I have just Photoshop open. And I don't know what to do today. I'm thinking I have to draw a whole bunch of stuff in the future here. So I have some ideas of things I need to practice, I guess. But I'm not really set on anything just yet. Oh, happy April 1st, everybody. I hope nobody got pranked super hard this morning. I haven't done that in a long time. Yeah, one point in my life I thought it was really funny to do. A lot of pranks, and I ended up pranking myself, so I have not done it since. Go for it. Hashtag homebrew and lore. Yeah, if you guys have a cool race or a character you want to share, go ahead and throw that in the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, feel free to click on the link down below in the description. Join the Discord, hang out with everybody online. I am in the live stream voice today if you want to come hear my voice in real time and not have to wait the predetermined 10 seconds for the art to catch up. I like how I'm just talking. I'm talking at an art board right now. Let's get this art started so people don't think I'm just a white page. Why is my pen red? What's going on here? Why is my pen red? Can I move this? Can I move this over here? That's not what I wanted. Or we could change it to Rookzer0 doesn't know how programs work. Welcome, Brian. Welcome back to the chat. Answer that later. Okay, I have the black pen again, I believe. I do, so that's good. What was I doing? I'm gonna do that. I also discovered today, while looking around online, that I can do this. Ha 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 ha! So that's fun. I'm glad I can do that now. Are you a sponsored channel? Ugh, I'm not. Allegedly, I'm sponsored. I'm not going to be doing any more April Fool's jokes. So I have a story to tell. So back when I was younger, I thought it was really funny to try to prank people on April 1st. And so I, in my youth, discovered that there were a lot of really fun ways to prank people, like putting cellophane on toilets or like loud poppers under toilet seats was really funny. And then one time I decided to go into my kitchen and I had rubber banded the sprayer nozzle button down so that when someone turned on the sink, it would spray them. A week passes and nobody used the kitchen sink for some reason. And I walk up to get myself a drink in the middle of the night and just shoot myself in the face with a whole bunch of water. So that is my April 1st story that I totally pranked myself with. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't do that anymore. Am I a sponsored channel? No, I'm not a sponsored channel. Definitely not sponsored by anything. I think I'm drawing on like a Mr. Meeseeks here, but I don't think they have the head bobble. No. Yeah, definitely not a sponsored channel. Definitely not sponsored by... What did you say, Brian? Hold on. I gotta read this now. This is your joke. I'm not taking credit for it. Cat knee braces. The first 100 callers get the collars half off. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. That's a good joke. I used to make... Got yourself a little bit of karma there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Who's karma? I used to make... With my friends, we used to make commercials all the time. We had like an old 8mm camera. That's how old I am. And yeah. Yeah, we would just make up the most random stuff. And I don't know why infomercials was the funniest thing for us to make. I guess they still kind of are. But yeah. Okay, I gotta draw some stuff today. I gotta get my bear sketches back. I got a bear commission I gotta do. I got let's see, I constantly want to share what I'm working on with the Discord, but a lot of the stuff I'm working on personally is like for videos, and I don't know if I should spoil what I'm working on until the videos come out, because I have a lot of stuff, and so I'm constantly drawing things and then being like, oh, I want to show this to someone, or I need to ask a question. Oh, but I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to ruin it. So I might have to add like a spoiler-free upcoming video, or not a spoiler-free, an absolutely spoiler upcoming video concept page for the patrons. Oh, boop. Oh, boop. Oh, what? Oh, I just gave him double eyebrows. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe he's got double eyes. The four-eyed bear. That's actually from the Dresden books. If you haven't read any of the Dresden File books, they're super good. Quadra Bear. Scary, scary, scary dude. Let's see if we can do bears. We should do that. This is another great time to talk about studies. If you have not done a study before, like an art study, this is really all it is. You just kind of sit down and study your subject. And for me, it's gonna be bears. I'm pretty used to drawing polar bears now, because I used to draw them a lot for my characters. I think I might go more brown bear, which is really just gonna be like fluffier, bigger, a rounder nose, less of a muzzle, maybe tinier eyes. I think that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, Writing Bug, go ahead and drop that in the lore channel. I think that'd be awesome. I would love to see how you stat out an alien. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, I'm totally drawing this in the the Aggie software. I need to get a hold of this Aggie person. See if maybe they want to be on the show. Tell me about their art program. We got a whole bunch of people talking about. You got GB'd. Apparently Minecraft is doing some great April Fool's jokes. If you guys have April Fool's jokes around the internet that you see, feel free to post them in the... We're a gaming channel now. Haha, just kidding. April Fool's, please. P.S. I'm not a tool. Channel in the Discord. I think that's a good place to put them. For all your April Fool related things. Oh man, game companies used to be really good about that stuff. Blizzard used to be really good. I have to check. I'll see what Blizzard's doing this season, but they used to do some really funny stuff. What did we draw yesterday? We drew a bear with a beard. That was pretty interesting. Digging these like big old bears. Always look grumpy to me, and I don't know why. They either look grumpy or they look derpy. Those are the two bear faces I can draw. Yoo-hoo-hoo! Apparently I can draw really weird, too. See, that looks like a chipmunk. Chipmunks just have bigger eyes. So apparently chipmunks are just bears with big eyes. Like maybe their eyes stay the same and their body shrinks. I don't know. I don't know. I do like this guy. I like this guy over here, though. Just gotta give him like some neck fat rolls. Make his hip fur. Kind of going like this. Give him chubby cheeks. That's pretty good. I like that. How can I make this guy happier though? Like, that's the question. Can I make him a non-grumpy bear, or are just all bears inherently grumpy? Because they got those tiny little eyes, like bear. Give him a big old smile. Now he just look grumbly. Maybe I don't need to draw the chin. Maybe I can just have it go into the beat. Back to black. There we go. Change the name of the podcast to Back to Black. Oops, wrong layer. Oops, wrong layer, back to black. That's the name of the podcast now. I guess it's technically not a podcast. I could make it a podcast, but I don't know if people would want to hear me talking about things I'm drawing without having them. Maybe they would. That's an interesting question. I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm going to have to see if there's a... And now I'm drawing the ear. And there it is. That's the ear. Great job. Great job. We did it. We drew an ear. Andreas. Hey, Rook. What is your opinion on the sword from Doom? Do I have an opinion about the Sword of Doom? I think it's interesting that they added it. I haven't played the game, so I don't know like what weird significance stuff it has. It feels a little Halo-esque to me, because getting like... I remember in the original Halo getting that sword. You're just like, yeah, this is great. Maybe it's Halo 2. But, yeah, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of stuff on the Doom, like the theory of the game process. Listening to the writers and the developers talking about it. And they just wanted to make the game back to more fast pace, but also add the story, which I thought was really, really weird. And I feel like swords are definitely a great way to make the game more fast-paced. So it looks cool. It's a little boring to me because it's just, like I said, it's just the Halo, like the Halo sword. They basically just took that and just made it, made it the Doom sword. So if anybody has the Doom sword lore, I'd love to hear it because I don't know what it is. But I assume it's just, hey, we're aliens but also demons, and here we made a magical, like, hard light sword. I'm a big fan of hard light normally, so those are kind of my opinions on it. There is so much crap going on this page now. That's kind of magical. I do like this bear, though. I think this is a good shape for the head. I wonder if I made him too chunky, though. He might be a little too chunky. Give him some fluff. Give him some head fluff. I'd like to take a minute to shout out all the great people on Patreon that help me out and supporting me, because I have been drawing so much lately that I'm getting really, really confident with my lines, and I'm happy about that. So that's awesome. I love having the ability to actually like try a lot of weird stuff and see how I can improve my art. So thank you for that. We'll do that and we'll go like this. One thing I've discovered, which I thought was really interesting, is I really wanted to try a few different art styles. So I've been trying like different mediums and stuff in my sketchbooks, and I keep coming back to like just the same brush, the same round brush with the soft opacity. Yeah, not a lot of other styles like that currently, I don't think. So I think I'm going to focus a lot more on my line work in the near future, just because I really enjoy it. I think I drew the Pink Panther. Like, this is just a pissed off Pink Panther. I don't know how I did that, but there he is. I guess if I give him the smile, maybe he'll... My allergies are going crazy today, so if I'm coughing into the mic a little bit, let me know. Well, I mean, I know I'm doing it. I'm going to try not to do that if you hear me doing that. It's just seasonal allergies from doing too much yard work. I hope. I could always be sick. Who knows? I think I'm okay. I think I am fantastic. I hope everyone else is staying safe out there, staying healthy. Been stuck inside for 2 weeks now, so I don't think I've been exposed to anything besides pollen. Yes, Yogi Bear. Pink Panther, I don't think ever met Yogi Bear. Maybe he did, but I was trying to make him into a villain, and now he's a mage. Because that's what mages have. That's what we should do. We should build like it's basically a nuclear warhead. What? The Doom Sword is a nuclear warhead? Okay, my opinion might be changing. Tell me more. Tell me more about this warhead. I want to know what is going on. We're going to get rid of the Pink Panther here, though. This dude, actually, I drew this circle to circle it, but I kind of like the idea of like a holy paladin bear. I think I'm going to redraw this. Give him like a halo. An Asimar bear. Wing! I'm going to give him like a glow here. We'll put his little ears straight up. Because why not? I think that'll be funny. The Asimar bear. And lo. No, I need to not be doing weird prophetic stuff. We already started another cult today. I don't need to start another one. Oh boy. Maybe that's what the name of the thing should be. It's just like Cult a Day art channel. We could do that. Instead of the D&D podcast, it's just, hey, help me make a deity. This and that. There we go. Today we're making bear Ursa bear. I have no idea. How about the god of fishing? We can do a god of fishing. That could be fun. Whoop, whoop. Holy bear, la la la, don't sue me. It always goes back to the Doba bear. The Doba bear is good stuff. Now this bear makes me think of Mercy. What does Mercy's outfit look like? It's like collar. Then like, I don't think Mercy has a boob window, but it's definitely got like the weird plating. Mercy bear. There we go. Give him the really tight Overwatch waist. What am I doing? Cultivating art. Touche. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and just change the Discord. Where is that? Right now, instead of it being live stream voice, we're gonna change that to live stream cultivating art. Save changes. All right, the four of us, whoever's in this call right now, the five of us are gonna know what's going on. Everyone else is gonna be so confused. So confused. Then again, anybody walking in and being like, "Why is Mercy a bear?" is going to be super confused. I might fix that. I might fix that right now. Let's get rid of Mercy. I haven't drawn Mercy in forever. She was really fun to draw. I think one of my first YouTube videos was actually drawing Mercy. So, Mercy bear. There we go. Let's save that. Okay, new page. Why am I using this? I should be in Photoshop, just actually photoshopping it up. So some of my ideas for the next few videos, if people are interested. No, I don't. I want to save them. I'm gonna save them. No one's gonna know. It's gonna be a secret. Whatever you can glean from that circle, touche. Very clever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Someone jumped into the Discord chat. Howdy. It's Amara. Welcome to the Discord. I am doing a live stream right now. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. What am I drawing now? Let's. I think I'm gonna go. I need to draw more bears. Bears are actually really kind of fun to draw. Like, they look wildly inappropriate until you finish drawing them. But boop. It's like, how do you draw a cat? You draw a dong and then you just give it cat ears. Alright, we're gonna do that. Oh, that's exciting. That's pretty cool. Sounds like Marl set up a Discord or a Twitch, you said? Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Make sure to you can drop that in the promote yourself tab. If anybody out there on the YouTube or the Discord has their own streaming that they want to share, absolutely share it in the promote yourself tab, and hopefully we can get a cool little art community going, which I think we kind of already have one, which is pretty great. Oh, you did. Yeah. I left an emoji on it. Yeah, I missed the stream, unfortunately. I did miss your stream, but I did see it posted now. Whoop. Okay, what? The Crucible blades are... Oh, okay, we got more Doom Sword lore here. Are supposedly the only kind of weapon capable of permanently killing the Titan demons. However, the Titans will rise again if the Crucible blade is removed from its body. Okay. To circumvent this, the Doomslayer tends to break the handle off of the Crucible after killing the Titan, leaving the blade. Gotcha! Okay, that's kind of pretty cool. That took forever to spit out. No, Andreas, thank you. That's really cool. I like that. I like that idea. It's even in a video game setting, I kind of like those you get one shot with this, which I'm guessing in Doom is really more of like a cutscene checkpoint situation. But I like that, especially with like Breath of the Wild, when they gave you the like, here, these arrows will basically one shot anything in the game. Have 3 of them, and you're like, oh, okay. I think eventually you can make more of those, but I like that concept. So super powered weapons are fun if you have them in limited fashion. I have drawn now on accident. I've drawn an otter. Tum-tum. Like this. Oh. And now I've drawn an otter, but I made it a badger. Armored Core 5, that was a good game. I think Armored Core 3 was probably a better game. But then they made like Armored Core 3.5 and Armored Core Chains of Destiny or whatever the hell it was, and then it just became Kingdom Hearts. It just became Kingdom Hearts. Your sketch of this sort of Oz or bear looks... Oh, you like it? Actually, I like it. Great. Okay, cool. I will keep going with that. A badge got her. Yeah. I used to... playing Armored Core forever. It's a super good. I always get caught up. I always get caught up designing the robot mechs, and then I never actually play the game. Yeah, I think it's pretty use. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Who just jumped into the call here? Andreas, welcome to the live stream chat. The badge honor. Oh, okay, I gotta do something now. Oh, dang it, I drew on the background layer. I should start a drinking game. I really should. Every time I draw on a background layer, someone has to drink. Probably not me. That would be bad, because then all my drawings would just look like this. But, okay, here we go. If people are forcing you to play drinking games, find better people, I guess. don't let us force you to do something. But I'm going to. I think in the spirit of the live stream cultivating art, I'm going to go ahead and make an otter deity. Paying. Okay, here we go. You gotta protect that liver, yo. Gotta protect that liver. Gotta protect that liver. Livers are pretty sweet. I did a lot of. I have. Okay, maybe if I do this. How is it that I just literally forgot how to draw an otter after drawing an otter? Whoop. Otters have round ears. That's what I did wrong. I turned this into a weasel of some sort. There we go. Yep, there we go. That did it. That's all it needed. Okay. I told you. Oh, maybe you weren't here for that, but yeah. Whenever you're trying to draw. Am I? Oh, okay. I hope my audio's all right. There is still a live stream going on in the background. Anytime you try to draw cute furry animals, you basically have to start by drawing a dong. How do we know the badge gotter have a cult? Would it work? Last kids don't ever play with Stephen King drinking game. Probably good words. Don't play Stephen King drinking games. I assume that's like every time somebody has psychic powers, does something stupid. Okay. Stephen King is a weird dude. Speaking of powerful livers, Stephen King is a weird dude. Okay, let's do this. The Holy Otter, Lord of clams and tum-tums. He's just, nope, I'm not going to draw Cloud. I have to draw his feet. Otherwise, he's just going to look like a wang. That's probably a good idea It's probably a good idea to always check if the game you're playing is okay for. There's a list, Rook. All right, we're gonna have to set up a Discord for drinking games. Apparently, I actually don't drink very often, and by very often I mean almost never. Which is not to say that I don't. I guess I was going to talk about that yesterday, wasn't I? And I just avoided it. I actually work at a pub, but I don't drink. Yeah, which is really funny. So I get a lot of people talking to me about that. Like, oh, you must drink all the time. It's like, nope, I just don't. Yeah, it's like I have the option for it all the time, and it's like I'm good. I'm not into it. That being said, I'm not opposed to people drinking. I just don't drink. So I had my parties back in the day, and I'm good. Oh, speaking of busted, sorry, that was a segue from the Discord chat for all of you YouTube people out there. It's an unknown segue. I decided yesterday was my first day of ghost segue, perfect. My first day of let's get super ripped yesterday, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. I got my swole on yesterday, and now I got my achy old man body today. So gonna have to keep up on that and see how it goes. Just you feel awkward every time you pull out the yoga mat and start squatting in front of your roommates. Wait a minute. Are you think it's easier to work out if you're a chubby kid? Because I can tell you from experience that is not the case. Oh, I've made a sad otter. Oh, that's sad. America has a really weird kind of toxic culture about working out, so it's really hard to go places and go to a gym. Yeah. Probably because we're all kind of chunky. I mean, there's a lot of really good, fat food to eat everywhere for cheap. So it's kind of. I just made the saddest. Oh, I don't know. I have to do something different about this. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a workout. Well, it's definitely a workout to work out. It's it's definitely a challenge. Let's do this. Okay, I gotta make this otter not sad. Should I make him an evil otter? A chaotic evil otter that just likes breaking stuff on its tum-tum? Nope, I don't like that either. Should we make him a pug? I've never really lost weight. I've gotten super, super ripped and it's just maintained the same weight, so I basically just don't weigh myself anymore, which has been really funny. So, go me. I've weighed the same amount for ever. Almost gave it away there. Well, okay, so I was just asked about the Halo. Earlier, I drew a bear. Oh, nope, that was the odd. Hold on, I'm on the wrong page. I gotta go back to this. I drew a bear, and I thought it'd be funny to make it a holy bear, the bear paladin, a Baradin. Palursine? No, that's not good. Ursidin. There we go. A Baladin. And then I turned it into an otter on accident, and so now it's a holy otter. It's an otterdin, or a. Bears don't need no man. That's all there is to it, Andres. A moose. Now I have to draw a moose. I don't know how to draw a moose. I'm just going to start by drawing a dong again and then give it antlers. That's my... welcome to April Fool's Day, where all I draw is dongs, apparently. So that's a thing. I basically just drew Bowinkle. Woohoo! You know what? I honestly probably never watched a full episode of Bullwinkle. I just know it exists, and it's culturally was part of my culture growing up because of like the Flintstones and everything else. Gumby's another thing that I very much saw as a child, and I made a whole bunch of. Yeah, it was claymation, and I got super into claymation. I made a bunch of claymations, and never actually saw a full episode of Gumby. You don't know what Gumby is? Imagine a stick of gum, but is also a person. That's what a Gumby is. Yeah. Do you know, what was David and Goliath? That was like a weird Christian claymation. Mr. Bill is another claymation. Was Mr. Bean? No, Mr. Bean is a... Yeah. Mr. Bill was a claymation character that just, like, got squished all the time. That was a whole joke. Yeah, so those three were, like, huge claymation... Why is this otter so sad? I gotta fix this. Maybe I'll give him like a Joker face. Oh, nope, that's worse. Let's not do that. How do you draw? What kind of eyeballs do deities have? They look like they're not sad. Pensive? Judgy eyes. That's what we're doing. We're giving him judgy eyes. Lord Otterton, the judgment. Bless you. Pensive would work. Okay. Bug-eyed otter man. This is Edward the judgment otter. We need to get a little more judgy, a little more. I like that. We can do that. Welcome. A little bit of an earlier stream today. Let's see what happens. What time is it? We figured this out yesterday. It's like 10 o'clock there? Or is it 8 o'clock there? 8 o'clock. All right. We're getting somewhere. We're understanding time zones. Boom. Okay, check this out. Check this out. If I erase this part of the face... I can turn it into a duck. Now it's a platypus. Now it's a platypus deity. Now it's a platydon. Looks like Perry the Platypus. We're just doing all kinds of old cartoons today. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the platypus of abomination deity. Or the deity of abominations. Like Urgatho? Not Urgatho. That's the only deity I know from Pathfinder. Who is the mother of monsters in Pathfinder. Lamashtu. There we go. Lamashtu. I cannot say any of those names. They're so weird. The Cthulhu mythos, I see the words and I'm like, yep, that's it. That's what that is. Yep, exactly. Like, that's not blah, blah, blah. Like, that's all I hear. I look at the text and I'm like, okay, that's an evil deity, and you pronounce that by slapping your face a couple times. Just like, oh. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I hope you did not just slap yourself very hard. Hashtag don't slap yourself. There we go. It's the judgy platypus. Doomfish Mert's voice. Oh, yeah. Pay the platypus. Pay the platypus? What are you doing here? Oh, that's a good show. That's a great show. All right, let's just do this. Do platypuses have whiskers? I don't think they do. Maybe they do. Why would they have whiskers? Let's do this. Yeah, but even though Cthulhu's got the coolest story, because all the other stories are like, and then I went completely crazy and jumped out of a church window. But the Cthulhu one is like you go somewhere and there's a boat, and then you just acid trip your way across the Atlantic, and then you come back. I'm here. Welcome, Not. Welcome to the chat. Yellow King's a good one too. Rick, welcome to the chat. What's going on? What are we drawing? We are drawing the holy platypus deity today. He sees everything, and he's very judgy. That's as far as I've gotten. I don't know what to call him or his followers, because he could be like a platydin or a pussidin, which also doesn't seem appropriate. Or a clericadin. No, wait, that's a cleric and a paladin, which is the same thing. Maybe Holy Order of the Clam. Nope, can't do clams. What do platypus eat? Bugs? Fish? Do they eat fish? They're poisonous. So maybe they're like, I don't know. They're just I just want them to be a judgment platypus. My favorite is the one where the neighbors need to play the oboe or what? Wait, what? Or whatever to satiate the weird galactic monstrosity behind the window to everything. Yeah. Wait, is that the Haster one? Wait, Morrow, are you also not? That doesn't make sense. Okay. I'm like, are you two talking about the same thing? I hear you typing, and I'm like, what's going on here? Gotcha, okay. I hear feverish clacking. You know what this guy needs? He needs a belt. He needs a big old belt with a skull on it. Do platypus know how to read? Is that a thing? Well, he's a judgment god, so I would assume he's slightly warlike. Make it kind of spiky. When in doubt, just add a halo and like one wing, just one wing. That's how you make this. That's how you... Hashtag not sponsored by Square Enix. Just one wing. Yep. And then maybe I don't know what else to do. Sure. Do I draw angels? I'm gonna say no, but that would be a lie because I have in the last year drawn several angels. So, Sarah. No, I actually, so I drew Rini from Critical Role, who's what are we calling those now? Asimar, which are technically half angels, depending on how you look at that. I used to draw people with wings all the time when I was younger. I really enjoyed it. Wings are super difficult. Per my Eric Kokra video, if you've watched that, I spent like 3 days drawing wings because I would draw it for like an hour and be like, this is terrible, and I would just walk away. And really the thing about wings is they just take time. They take lots of time to look really well, look really good. I don't use a lot of time on everything. Case in point, this skull. Case in point, whatever this is. Yeah, SMR. That's not bad. Okay, it sounds like the Discord has a collection of people that are really good at different parts. Maybe we should do a Chimera drawing. That could be really fun. Dragon drawing skills. So we got dragons, we got wings, we got muscles. You know, I don't know if I'm a fan of drawing dragons. I've definitely drawn a handful of dragons. I don't. Here's my issue with drawing dragons. Dragons are cool. Don't get me wrong. Hashtag not sponsored by dragons. Yeah, right. Hashtag please sponsor me dragons. There are a lot of really cool dragon designs out there that I really love, and I have not yet decided on which one I like the most. So I've drawn probably hundreds of dragons in my life, and I've yet to be like, yep, that's the dragon stuff I like. So, yeah. Ah. But see, a red dragon. Are you talking about the D&D red dragon? Are you talking about a Western dragon, an esoteric dragon, a Chinese red dragon? But see, the 3.5 dragons are different than the first edition dragons, and that's my problem. Like, there's not a definitive dragon that's just like really jumped out at me. But the 3.5 dragon is cool. I do like the 3.5 dragon. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the 5e dragons. They're pretty close. if the person who's commissioning me for my next piece of art who wants a sock puppet, can we make it a dragon sock puppet? Because that would be really awesome. Yeah, if you want to commission me, you basically just have to just send me a message on Discord. Is the easiest way. Yeah, that's kind of it. I have to make sure I have time. I think I really like this idea of like a Chinese New Year dragon sock puppet. With like big googly eyes. Go. So just on that note, I may interrupt people talking in Discord. And if I do, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm just interacting with the chat room on YouTube because otherwise it's just me sitting here in the silence for them. So go ahead and talk. If I'm talking over you, I'm sorry. Go for it. That's fair. That's fair. I will try to talk a lot. So if you need to talk over me a little bit, that's okay. Go for it. Generally, it is kind of rude to talk over people. I think in most places. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to try not to talk over people. But I definitely. It just goes away. It just flies out of your head. I definitely know how that goes. I have a very bad habit of talking over people. That's something I'm trying to work on in my day-to-day life. So I will definitely try to give people time. That could be too. Yeah. I really like this sock puppet idea. I'm gonna give it some more frills. Yeah, dragons. Yeah, making like full chimera it's a cool way to design dragons, where they just have like all the different bits. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give it some buttons. So. Actually, that would be cool. If anybody has like really good art books or reference books. Oh man, if I could find that. Like when I was younger, I found a book of like medieval weaponry. That changed my life. But if anybody has those that they want to share, definitely throw that in the reference. Hashtag not sponsored by art books, but definitely share them. Well, no, don't share the book. Just like, hey, check out this book if you're looking for dragons, and then just link the book. Yeah, please don't plagiarize things and throw them on the Discord. That will get me in trouble. So, how to train your dragon. That's pretty good. All right, we got a angry sock puppet. There. I'm gonna make this a little longer. I don't know if anybody's ever done puppet design, but it's a fun hobby to have. It's actually more complicated than puppets aren't real. How dare you? I feel personally attacked. What was it? Greg the Bunny? That was a really good show. I was a big Muppet fan. I guess I still am a big Muppet fan. So, How do you draw googly eyes? I mean, do you just draw like, I'm gonna draw a circle and just let it not be. I think should it always be pointing down though? I guess it depends on if you're shaking it, right? If you gotta shake the. There we go. I got it. I need to make it flatter, more flat. Gotta flatify the dragon eyes. I got nothing. What are we talking about here? All right, in the Discord we are showing we got pictures of dragons. Making a Warforged barbarian. I'm going to sketch of him later when I have time. Yeah, Ark, if you are in the chat or Discord or wherever, yeah, post that. That'd be cool. I'd like to see what you have for a Warforged. I should draw more Warforged. Man, I haven't drawn Warforged in a while. Whoop. Goodbye, my dragon friends. All right. Remember, everybody in the Discord's like 10 seconds in front of the YouTube stream, so they have no idea what's going on. All the YouTube people know what's up. Or they will in 5 seconds. How to raise and keep a dragon. That's pretty good. Okay, now check out this artwork here. So they have the chest and the body matches up. The wings are now attached to the inside of the thigh, which is not proper anything unless it's attached to the legs, which would then be an outside stretched joint. So that's the wrong kind of hip for that type of dragon wing. And then when you look at the this is my issue with dragons. Drives me crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I think the lore department is really good. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the chat. It says here that you brought pizza. Discord is telling me that you brought pizza. I hope that is the case. Devrin, welcome to the Discord. Let's see if we can get somewhere. Into breaking D&D. It sounds like we have some min-maxers here going on. That sounds like a bad DM, if that's the case. I apologize to whoever the DM was. There you go. Oh, that's cool, Andreas. I like that one. Rah! Yeah, if you go to the general tab, there's a stream that I'm doodling stuff. Blah, 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 blah. I think there's 2 of those in the general chat now. I'll clean it up later. It's fine. What am I doing? I just totally lost my train of thought. Oh, it was Warforged. I was trying to draw Warforged. There we go. Yeah, we can do that in the promote yourself. I think there's one in the somewhere on the server. I'm gonna have to find it, but that doesn't really matter. Who else did we get? Oh, Nod is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, and Ace. I'm just looking all over the place. Yeah, I dig it. Okay, we have a lot of people join. I missed that one. I'm sorry. It was a sneak attack. But welcome to everybody in the Discord. We do have a bunch of people jumping in today, which normally means there will be lots of chaos. So be polite, hang out, let people talk over each other, or don't. And I will try my best to keep the people in the YouTube entertained by my talky talk. But John might be the only one. John and Brian might be the only one in the YouTube left. So if you are, I'm gonna keep talking to you two, because you guys are awesome. Rick, I see you there too. Don't try to hide. John Edward might be there as well. So everyone in the YouTube, you're awesome. So we're gonna. Okay. What do you got? What do you got? Not got a question? No. Oh. I thought you were asking if you should have a white as a companion, and I was like, no, that will kill the whole party. That will kill the whole party every time. I would say white. I would say white cloak. Yeah, the question was, should a level 1 cleric have a white cloak, gray cloak, or what was the other option? Black cloak? Yeah, it depends on your... I would say your cloak should be new. It should be new and fancy if you're level 1. So if your order is generally a white cloak wearing like Saren Ray, white with gold trim or white with red trim, I think do that. Oh, and she became a cleric. What's the deity you're going with? The deity? What deity are they a cleric of? Ooh, life and death cleric. Are they? Yeah, I've done this before. It's really fun. So basically, what you're doing is instead of worshiping a specific deity, you're basically just trying to live out a mindset. And so if you're going for a life and death cleric, yeah, cleric of the concept is a great way to say it. So if it's specifically the journey of death, I would say a black. I would go for a nice clean black robe. Just because you're not like worshiping death, but you are respecting death, and so like muted tones would be really good too. But I think black would be a good way to do that. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I dig it. Sure. That seems semantic, but yeah. Okay. What is this? Is that the... Andreas, that is a cool picture. I think, yeah. Go ahead, Not. Ooh, Cleric of the Last Path. That's nice. I like that. I dig it. Because Cleric of the Cycle sounds like you're like a Cleric of the Washing Machine. It's like, bring me your dirty clothes and I shall purify it. And then you just go from there. Yeah. Wait, are you a cleric? Did you just use prestidigitation on my clothes? Maybe. Heretic, get out of here. Yeah, I will not be washing your clothes for the remainder of the future. Yeah, right. So I almost always pick Nathus as my deity when I play Pathfinder. Nathus is the god of magic and knowledge and destruction, and so he's just like that's why Rook's face is always split down the middle. And so it's always funny because he gets access to some arcane abilities as well as divine spells, and I like that concept. I like the idea that magic is your religion, like trying to understand the wonders of the universe through magical means is a form of divinity and worship. I thought that was really cool. So I don't know what I've done with this Warforged, but it's something. I definitely could be a doppelganger. Maybe it's a doppelganger warforged. We don't. I don't know. Get out of here. What if I give him a little mouth? Would that help? Merp. Merp. Howdy, howdy. Howdy hooty? What the hell did I just write? I'm just gonna erase all that. Howdy ho. Welcome, I don't know who just came in the Discord because there are so many people in here now. But welcome. Welcome to the Discord. Everyone on YouTube, if you want to join the Discord chat, you're very welcome to. It's gonna get crazy in here today, and that's how we're doing it. Devorin, got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the cat-like Trask. Everyone on YouTube, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, but just hang tight. It's gonna get real weird. This is gonna get real weird. I don't know. I've been inspired by... Yeah, we're just gonna erase that from existence real quick. We're just gonna go ahead and make that not exist. All right, moving on. Give it a... It's just got a teeth right here. It's like, hey, how's it going? We could do that too. I like that idea. We could just go like, hey. Ooh, that's much worse. That's much worse than whatever I just did before. Maybe we could do something like this. He's just not happy. It's like, meh, okay. Ooh, someone didn't prepare. I know that feeling. Let's do this right here. This doesn't feel very... I mean, no, sorry. That's cool. I like that. Dragons. This drawing doesn't feel very D&D to me. I think I'm going to do something else. That sounds pretty cool. So the idea is the puzzle has to be solved by a specific item, or the puzzle has to be solved and then you get an item for solving it? Is the item important to the riddle, or is the riddle important to understanding the item? Gotcha. Okay. I've never had a good time with trying to give my players riddles. I once gave them, I don't know if you guys know the 9-dot puzzle. It's a line puzzle, and I'm not going to show you how to solve it, but you basically have to connect all the dots without crossing the line. I gave that to my players once, and our game session turned into a 2-hour-long discussion of how to solve this puzzle. And then by the end, they were like, I'm not playing until I figure this out. And then one of my players went, "Oh, I figured it out," and he handed me a piece of paper with it drawn. I'm like, "That's wrong." And he's like, "No, it's done." I'm like, "No, I mean, you didn't do it. Like, what are you talking about?" He's like, "It's finished. It's fine." I'm like, "You're lying to me, but you're handing me a piece of paper that's not even correct. Like, what are you?" So it was weird. Totally derailed the game completely. We had to come back. So I'm always scared of puzzles. I'm scared of... Somewhere online there is all of the puzzles. Someone collected all of the puzzles and like trap rooms from a bunch of different D&D campaigns. That's pretty cool. If you can find that, that was really helpful whenever I want to put like a puzzle in a dungeon. So that might be one way to do it, just to like kind of get inspiration for it. But when it comes to puzzles and needing to convey information, always have a backup plan. Always have a backup plan. Oh, why are there so many? Andreas, put your pictures in the reference image, not in the general chat. That is a big green cat, though. Touche. So you didn't play a green cat. Okay. So it was the Cheshire Cat, but it's a D&D character. Gotcha. Snicker snack. Spiral towards the center. I can think of a bunch of ways to solve a 9-dot puzzle without crossing the lines. Yeah, if you guys have ever done the dot puzzle, or haven't done it, it's definitely worth a try. There's some fun ways to do it. Yeah, so the challenge is you have, I'm pretty sure it's 9. It might be 16, but I think it's 9. So it is 9 dots, okay. Without picking up your pen, and I think not possible. Everyone's just Googling it, and it's like, that's it. All right, cool. Let me see if I remember how to do it. See if I can remember how to do it. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. You have to connect all the dots. I think. Hold on. Yeah, this is a fun puzzle. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. You have to do it without picking up your pencil. Because yeah, you could just go like this. I don't think that's right. Yeah, I mean, I could just. I know. I'm trying to do it. Maybe I need to draw it on a piece of paper, or I could keep drawing this disgruntled gentleman over here. There is a trick to it, which I think is really cool. But you can see how this could just derail a D&D game. If you put this on a door and it's just like, connect these, and then everyone's like, ah! Just starts screaming into the void. I'm like, oh, good. Oh, good. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. No. This way? This way, and then... Four lines without lifting the pen. There you go. So you get 4 lines. 4 lines. No pen. No pen, picky uppy. Well, let's try this no pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've run out of lines. Yes, you have. You're just doing this? Is this what you're trying to do? That's not a line. That's a spiral. 4 straight lines. Straight lines. There we go. And this guy's just like, oh God. Not again. Let's start a timer. Someone start a timer. Someone start a 10-minute timer because I don't want to deafen myself again. Everybody has 10 minutes to figure this out, and they can send me direct messages if they think they've solved it. Check the page. Go up from the... Brian, stop giving away the answers. You start... Okay, so see, this is 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. So you're done. Oh yeah, wait 10 seconds and then go 4 lines. Like we could go 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, but that fails. Or we could go 1, 2, a 3, a 4. That doesn't work. Well, it doesn't matter if you have the answer. Like, you can tell me, and then let everyone else try to figure it out. Start it now. Start it now. Oh, Patreon draw. Shoot. Hold on. Is the answer in the Patreon draw? Because I don't want to skip to it and show everybody. I have to look. Oh, no. Oh, no, I want to look. I can imagine doodling all this on a napkin. This is a great bar bet, by the way. Anybody else? Is everybody giving up? I think someone has an answer. I kind of want to check. Everybody look away from the screen. I need to tab through to the other page. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. So close. Close, but not quite. It's a cool puzzle. It might frustrate people because there's a trick to it, and I can show you the trick. Wait, did you see the lines? Wait, go to the. No, I can't share it any faster than that. Maybe I can adjust the stream for this, but. Yeah, it's 4 lines. It's 4 lines. So try that. Try again with the 4 lines. Nope, I did it. Too many lines. Yeah. Okay, so if you think you figured it out, you can go ahead and post it in the. I don't know where to post it where it won't screw up everybody else's. That could be interesting. Or I can just. What's the timer at? How long have we been doing this? This is stressful. Wait, we have 8 more minutes to try it. I don't know if people will keep their attention span up for 8 more minutes. Maybe. Why are you saying things? Are people giving up? Everybody giving up, or you want to keep trying? Because I will let this go. This, like I said, I let someone do this for 2 hours once. Our dwarf was like, "No, I'm going to do this," and he just walked away from the table with a notepad, and just sat outside doing it. And then like 2 hours later, he came and slapped it down on the table. He's like, "There, I figured it out." I was like, "That's all right, great." I don't remember what we were doing, but the door opens. So, all of this started because you have a dragon school that's testing people. Practical Guide to Dragon Magic book. Not sponsored, by the way. I don't know what that is. Okay. Sindri Suncatcher? Is that a Dragonborn? That sounds like a Dragonborn name. Kendra Wizard. All right. I did it. Okay. Dragonlance. Okay, gotcha. I love how frustrated people get about these puzzles. Okay, good. Continue. Dragonlance. Dragonlance. Go for it. So, gotcha. So the dragons, they raise the dragons, and the dragons teach them magic in return. Oh, the dragons don't actually teach them. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds like a really fun campaign, actually, to go for. So, yeah. Let's do this. I like the idea that like you could become a dragon rider, and then someone's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm out. I'm not on board for this." I I don't need your dragon wings. I got my own wings. You can get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, that's a no bueno. That's some misery level animal companionry. So we're not going to talk about that on YouTube. But hey, that person doesn't get to have pets. The dragons just ban him from like, oh, we know you. No. There's always what's the how is our how's our time going? If you have a DM that won't let you play a dragon, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. If you want to play the dragon, I think you have to be the DM. Like that's the rules. That's how it goes. I have had a few DMs that will allow us to have dragons, but it's really fun when the way they've done it. My friend Toby, if you're out there, we should play more. The way he did it was he was the dragon at all times, and so he would talk to our party and give our party advice and sometimes help us out, and we would have to convince him. And that's when our party very much went evil, because he's like, well, I'll give you the answer to these questions, but I'm going to need some food, and I like to eat people. And we were like, okay, I guess. There was it's like, do we sacrifice people to this dragon for cool powers? Are we okay with that? Hold on, I need to look up. Yeah, exactly. That's a really cool way to do it. Having the dragon have their own personalities. I like doing that with pets and companions as well, because then people really have to like keep up the relationship with like their companions or their, especially mounts. Like if people like, oh, I have a horse. It's like that horse is not going to cross a bridge with tentacles everywhere. It's not going to do it. You're going to have to make a roll. They're like, but it's my pet. It's like, I don't care. Yeah, so there's a lot of people out there, especially that treat like familiars or fey companions or summoned creatures as just kind of disposable, because like, oh, I can just resummon them. Which, yeah, exactly, yeah. So that's where I think it's fine to do that, because that's how they were designed, like unseen servants, like, oh hey, go push that button over there. But at the same time, yeah, they're magical constructs. But like animal companions and familiars, I definitely like leaving some autonomy to the DM, because people just constantly grabbing things and moving them around, being like, oh, and then my bear moves over here and takes 15 fire damage. I'm like, I don't know about that. Let's talk about it. I don't know how the bear's gonna think of you in a minute. So I, yeah, let's not set the bear on fire. That's the best way to do it. Okay. So I think the time is up. Let's go ahead and look at. Have half a minute. Does anybody need 30 seconds? Everybody's upset. All right. For anybody that's Googled this, we don't need to flex it. yeah, okay. So let's see if I can do it now. Let's see if I remember how to do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an arrow. Ta-da! That's a fun puzzle. That's a really fun puzzle for D&D players. Yeah. So the way I did it is I had my players walk up to a door, and the door had 9 glowing orbs, and basically told them, like, with 4 gestures, 4 strokes, you need to light all the orbs up. And then I described, like, I don't say that straight up. I walk up, they walk up, they're like, oh, I touch one of them, it turns blue. I touch another one, it turns blue, until they're all lit. And then it turns off. And then they can investigate and see, like, oh, there's limitations. There's these marks over here showing that we only have 4 gestures, or there's script written in a language that they might have to roll for. And so like, that's a fun way to let them just play around, because most people will try that, or most people will try different things, trying to figure it out. It's a fun puzzle, but it can completely derail a game. so be prepared for that. So this all started because Ace was asking, do you need help with a puzzle? Okay. Did you check the paper draw? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I would suggest getting some visual aids for puzzles. I think those are really good. Those can be really, really a pain in the butt to make sometimes, but I think that helps people if you have a physical thing to give them. Oh yeah, that would make sense if you're doing it online. You don't like the puzzle. That's the whole thing. That's the riddle. There's no constraints. You can't see me, but I'm shaking my desk, which I probably shouldn't do. Well, I guess we're not going this way. That's definitely an option. It's definitely an option. You're not the first person to say that. I definitely know where you're coming from. That's a great question that I would make somebody roll for. Wait, am I allowed to go outside the lines? Roll me an int check. roll me a insight. Roll me an insight. Yeah, roll initiative. 5 goblins jump out of the walls. Ah, you want to know more about the puzzle, do you? Ah, and then they have to slay the goblins. Oh, you've done me in. Go outside the lines. Turn left. Turn left. All right, this is my blacksmith wizard. Oh, man. If you have not watched... the goblin just comes out and draws it for you. It's like, ah! Go away. Wait, say that again? You like it with the white coat? Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah. As long as it's new. Maybe covered in flour, because they were a baker. Yep. It's not, but if someone punches them, like, flour can just go everywhere, and it'll be great. Oh, yeah. No, I've been covered in flour a lot. Covered in flowers. I am so pretty today. It's a good question. I assume flour is called flour because it's... maybe. It is spelled differently. Just bribe the goblins to tell you the answers. That's also an option. That's totally an option. Just put up a coin slot like next to the puzzle and just be like, hints, 200 gold. Like, come on. Ching, ching. So let's talk about weapon hardness now. Our wall hardness. Stone has a hardness of 25 and 13 hit points. Breath of the Wild, right? Just smash through it. There were a lot of puzzles in Breath of the Wild that we couldn't figure out, and then we're like, you know what? I bet if we just blow ourselves up, we'll fly over that wall and just cheese the puzzle. That worked. That worked for a couple of them. Yep. Welcome back to Rookzer0 Draws, called Let's Just Blow Ourselves Up. That's how we do stuff. Hashtag not the real name. Hashtag don't do that. Don't do that. I have this thing that I tentatively play with called Mage Explosion. Where I feel like any mage who's just out of options but still has spell slots should be able to just spend all the rest of their spell slots to just explode. Just condense all your magical power and boop. And Harry Potter would have been able to like end the books 3 books earlier if he had just decided to Mage Explosion, and it would have been fine. Yeah, maybe. But I didn't like it till it was written in the book, and now I'm okay with it. Don't ask questions. Read the books. That's an interesting way to look at it. Instant ruin of the week worth of DM's worth. I guess self-destruct. Suck it, y'all. That's a good way to do it. I've had a few of my friends. I play with hero points. I don't know if that's a thing anyone else has played with. The hero point system. Yeah, so the hero point system is an optional rule, and basically you can have up to 3 hero points, and you can only get them like when you level up, or if you do something like, oh, we saved the entire town from Cthulhu. It's like, you know what, I'm going to give you a hero point for that. That was pretty dope. Yeah. And so the whole idea behind the hero points is it's basically a way for letting the characters have a little more autonomy in the game. And the way I explain it to them is like, this card will let you cheat. once, and then you give me the card, and you're like, I want to take my turn right now. Like, before that guy goes, I want to go first. Or, I just rolled really bad. I want to re-roll this die. And, or, I want to hit this guy. I just want to make this hit go off. It's like, cool, give me your hero point. They are, yeah. They're very similar to the fate points. The inspiration is, yeah, it's a little specific, but hero points are also used for, like, if your character is dead, if you die, straight up die, as a DM, I will take 2 of your hero points if you have 2 hero points, and then I, as the DM, get to decide how that didn't kill you some way. And I usually have a lot of fun doing that. Like, one of our dragon disciples basically kind of lost their dragon powers. It's like, yeah, they just beat the dragon out of you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what the hero points are for. It's just like, oh, I would like to use this lightning spell to try to revive the player. It's like, sure. Give me the lightning. Like, you're spending a finite resource that you are not going to get until you level up again. So, like, there's a very finite amount. But one of my characters has twice now used a hero point to just blow up. One of them was an alchemist, and he's like, I'm gonna die right now. Like, this hit is going to kill me. Can I just detonate all the bombs I have left on my body? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. I play a lot of Pathfinder. Pathfinder and 3.5 are compatible, so they have a pretty wide range of things to do, and it allows you to be pretty creative with your character design. So, it's one of my favorites. That's what I generally play all the time. I play that in 5th edition, but when I run a game, I usually run a Pathfinder game. And so I've had an alchemist blow himself up. The same guy was a gunslinger, and he was dying, and he's like, can I use my hero point to just, like, fan my revolver, like McCree style, and just like, bam, 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 bam. I was like, go for it. I think that's great. Do it. And yeah, so the hero points add a lot of really much, like, fun elements to the game. But, yeah, it's just something I wouldn't recommend it for every game, because it does get a little ridiculous. My character has a feat called Endgame. Anthropomorphic Bat Druid Healer. That sounds legit. Well, what's the issue with that? My character has a feat called Endgame, as long as the rest of my characters can flip the table and go home. Andromeda's a good show. That's a cool idea. I dig it. The Bat Cleric. Let's do that. Let's do that. I've decided to take up healing magic. Let's do that. That would actually be really funny if a cleric didn't have the choice to heal people. Like, whenever somebody got hurt, they forcefully had to use their spells. Like, crap! Get away from me! Don't touch me! I'm gonna heal you! Flavor group, the barbarian. Hammer totem instead of the bear totem. That's good. Pathfinder's my favorite. Yeah. Did you say trained as a duck? I'm the resident mallard here. Wow. Macho Tuck. Oh yeah. That absolutely happened. Disney has done some weird things in its life. Okay, we got some sleepy students, we got some judgy students. Why am I drawing judgy people today? I don't know what's going on. Where's my I don't know. I think I'm judging myself. I woke up way too early today, and now I've got like... Not watching live anymore, huh? I did draw a Warforged with a chin mouth. I don't know what's going on. There's... Well, now that is what's live, so it's going to be weird for you. Okay, I got the platypus, I got the Warforged dude, I got the sleepy student. Let's draw something else. I do have the other stuff. If Patreons want to draw today, they're welcome to. If not, that's fine. I can not do that today. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna draw a small potato golem. Wamp, 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 wamp. Potatoes. Moving on. Yeah, oh. You heard it here, people. Oh, no, you didn't. Dang it. Ace just gave away all of the clues. Or all the answers to the riddles. And now no one will ever know them. The question is, I've done rune puzzles before where I've drawn symbols and given them to people, and unfortunately my friends knew me well enough that I sat down and they're like, oh, it's this one, and this one. And I was like, well, shoot. they just figured it out based on my drawings instead of actually like trying to figure out the runes. So it might behoove you to just make it random. Randomly pick some runes and go for it. As an option. That was actually a suggestion. That was a suggestion I heard from another YouTuber. I'm going to have to figure out who that was. But they basically suggested that if you don't know if they can solve a puzzle, make a very vague puzzle, and then when someone comes up with a really unique way to solve it, say that was the right answer and let them continue. It's like, this puzzle has no solution, but hey, I like where you went, so congratulations. Fighting a dragon. You could. You should just grab an NPC. Put it back together. Roll me in knowledge engineering. It is always fun if you can pull another game into a D&D game. I've not. I did have a character kill themselves by rolling 3 natural ones in a row fighting a jelly. That was pretty good. It's like, you know what? So Pathfinder does crits a little differently. Basically, if you crit or botch, you roll again to confirm it. So it's automatically a hit or automatically a miss, but then your critical fail or critical hit is confirmed. And so we always have a rule that if you critically fail 3 times in a row, you die. If you critically hit 3 times in a row, you just kill whatever you're fighting. And I've only had that happen in like the, wow, I don't know, 10, 15 years I've been playing D&D. We've only ever had it happen twice. And both times to the same person. So I don't know what that says about them. But yeah, super fun. 4 ones in a row, that's pretty good too. Well, did your character die? That's the question. It's like this character doesn't get to exist anymore. Just goes away, slowly goes away. Just looking. Oh, that's an interesting way to do it. Wait, roll the damage dice, or you roll the d20 and add to it? My players have one-shotted so many bosses. It's very frustrating. That's true. That's true. I'm pretty lax with my. I mean, I guess I have to be with me telling everybody to play dragons and minotaurs. I'm pretty chill about how things go. So when things get really out of hand, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna ramp it up now. We're gonna play some Dark Souls stuff. Yeah, it's super good. I like it. But it does run into areas where people will like, okay, I walk up and I do 200 damage to the boss. It's like, congratulations, you've solved my puzzle. You've solved my monster having health puzzle. Everybody go home. $500 damage. That's I've not gotten that high yet. I've also critted myself, one of my NPCs, while playing a game to death. That's really a bummer. Like, oh, my character's just gonna go over here, and then that guy's gonna shoot at him. Oh, he dies. It's like, what? He got shot real good. He's very, very dead. They're like, what happened? It's like, why would you do that? It's like, it was not my choice. The dice did it. I just got rid of my own characters. I came up with a set of runes that was so easy to make. Take a few coins, draw circles on them, throw the coins at the circle, make the lines connecting them. That's a cool idea. Yeah. Basically just randomizing the pattern of a couple dots. Oh no, we've broken people with the line puzzle. We're gonna have to find a way to cleanse the palette from the line puzzle. Unicorn. It's gotta draw. See, someone's gonna figure that out. Let's do this. V for Vendetta. V for Vengeance. It's a pretty good movie. Isn't that Agent Smith? Wait, what's the last one you're trying to figure out? Tune? Just draw a piano. Just straight up. Oh, a tuning fork. Yeah, you could just do... Boing. Just a flute. Just make it really, really intricate compared to everything else you've done. And then, or draw a fish, and they're like, wait, what? Why is that tune? You're like, what's a tuna? Hey, you can tune a piano. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Everyone remember that. Words to live by. That's a good riddle. I like that. Tuna. Exactly. It's tuna. Lark. It's still tuna, yeah. We'll dig it. The blue tuna. I don't know what's going on here, but I like it. I like where it's going. We're gonna... Yeah, I bet so. It's a really cool... But look at the line work. The line work's getting better every time. Every time. It's mayonnaise, yeah. Of course it's the same creature. This is the skull. It's mayonnaise. It's a horse skull. It's got a skull for a face. It's Lord Mayonnaise. Actually, we decided that the Lord Mayonnaise was genderless this morning, so I'm not sure what we call that anymore. We just decided. Your Highness. Are they called demon lords if they're still female? Okay, well then that answers the question. We'll just, Lord Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, I guess, is the perfect way to do that. Let's do that then. See ya. Is it a demon lord though? Yeah, Eldritch. That's kind of what I was basing this off of, was like Eldritch beings, because they don't have genders, I don't think. Cthulhu's not a dude. Cthulhu's just Cthulhu. Demigorgon, demigod. We could do demigod. That might work. Well, Demigorgon is an actual creature, I think. Oh. You know that they're just going to murder the kobolds, right? If you put kobolds in the room with a puzzle, they're going to get frustrated and murder the kobolds. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, they're not going to be pacifists for long. Curse this insane line puzzle. Has everyone seen Harmon Quest? Harmon Quest. Dan Harmon, the guy that made Rick and Morty. And the Guild? Did he make the Guild, or is it the other one? Shoot. A Demigorgon is a demon lord. Yeah, I think Demigorgons... Sorry, okay, we're getting off topic. Okay, Demigorgon is a demon lord. Okay. Yeah, it's an Eldritch Abomination. Because it's part unicorn, part person, part centaur. Yep. All right, I'll get rid of these feathers. Couple more eyes. We need a few more eyes. All right. More eyes, more tentacles. It's been decided. Here we go. I always put tentacles to the back of the head. That's the best place for them. Everyone in their fancy, everybody in their fancy Barbosa whiskers. I'm doing it the other way. I'm going this way. Yeah, Demogorgons are weird creatures. I think a Demogorgon is a very specific demon lord because it's like a Gorgon baby. It's like, yeah, I believe that is correct. Is it Dema? I thought it was Demi. I thought it was basically Medusa, but only the snakes. That's what I always thought of it as. It's just like squiddly. Someone took the snakes off of her head and just like, I was a person the whole time. And it's like, oh, that's terrifying. We're getting a little tiny. A lower body of a crocodile? There you go. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I forgot you guys are 10 seconds behind. I'm just gonna wait. Let me know when it's on the screen. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Okay. Completed. Gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look at this, and I'm gonna see reference images. Good. Oh, cats. I like cats. That is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. It is. Well, so this goes back to, I think the argument here is that Gorgons should be Medusas, which I agree with. But I don't agree with it because, once again, like the Minotaur was a person, and Medusa was a person, and then I think the Gorgons were supposedly extended fiction of Medusa. What is that? That is an iron bowl. I gotta look this up. Weird. Super weird. Refers to any number of 3 sisters. Huh. Wait, so what's up with the bulls in? Just am I screwing with the stream here? I'm sorry. So the bulls are wrong, or the snake ladies are wrong? In D&D, Gorgons are bulls with metal scales. Thanks, D&D. All right, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later. Yeah. That's generally what I think of the Gorgons as basically Medusa type creatures, but I also think of that mainly because of like Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering does that as well, so I'm down for that. I don't know what we're making this abomination for. I'm just doing it. I agree with you because you're correct. You're absolutely correct that they should be called that. And I disagree because I thought you were saying that Medusa, all Gorgons should be called Medusas. I don't agree with that. I think Medusa should be a very specific Gorgon. That's my argument. So I don't really disagree with you per se. I want to make sure like that's the clarifying thing is that Medusa is a Gorgon, not the other way around. Okay. Yeah. I generally don't tell my players what they're fighting. I describe it to them, and then later I'll tell them what the name of it was, or if they ask about it, I'm like, "Oh, you know what this is. You've seen this before." I think. You're attacked by a zebra. Oh, the gazebo? Keeps. There's a wild gazebo out there. We have to fight it. I've never heard that before. Tilting at windmills. A gazebo is a small wood slatted garden terrace. Yes, it's a wedding gazebo. Is like it's a small. Usually it has seating, so it's like a small wooden. It's like a yurt, an open yurt. That's another way to look at it. They're weird, but they are just basically covered seating in a garden. Yeah, it's just covered. There we go. I found the old Mayo Nene's sketch. It is getting better every time. Bri's right. Every time the lines get a little cleaner and a little more terrifying. I'm totally okay with this. I can't tell if people hate this or not. Maybe I should draw something else. There you go. You've angered the gazebo. Bless you. I'm all over the place now. I can't find the right chat to be in. Going back to general. I've looked at the gazebo. Mayonnaise. Is stat block? It's just like strength infinite. Oop. I'll be right back. Okie doke. Are you familiar with the card game Munchkin? Yeah, Munchkin's fun. Munchkin's great. I think we're done with Lord Mayo here. The level 8 gazebo card in Munchkin. Is that good? That's like you must face the gazebo alone. I don't know what to draw anymore. Oh yeah, thank you for that, by the way. Oh, did it try to double it? Yeah, cancel that. That's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah, so it got mad at you? I don't know what happened at EA yesterday, but I installed Call of Duty to play the new Warzone mode, just like PUBG mode, and I'm like, this is all right. I played it a little bit. I'm like, this isn't great. And then yesterday, I got like 35 emails from EA telling me to buy the game, and I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you spamming me, EA? You're a real company. Stop that. Maybe if we ask them a 45th time, they'll buy the game. It's like, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. Give us all your money. Okay, we're going to draw... I don't know what we're going to draw, but it's not going to be a terrifying demonic horse. That's the next... Why are we drawing this? What? How is this related to D&D? Failure. Please try again. Damn it. Oh, did I just draw Mega Man? I guess we can draw Mega Man. That's fine. I don't want to draw Mega Man today. What? Yes. Let me show you real quick. And you go like that, and you go, woo! And you achieve this by going out of your way and buying a French curve. If you've never... my stabilizer level is cheating. I'm totally cheating right now. I have... No, so that's kind of the way I do really complex curves is with architect's tools. there are great little... I have a whole bunch of circle templates that are meant for traditional art, but you can use them with a tablet. Super easy. If you actually need like a really, really straight curve in Photoshop, use the pen tool. Well, really... Touche. Straight curve is not the right way to say it. If you need a really consistent curve, a very consistent curve, yeah, definitely jump down here and use your pen tool, and then do that. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. And then what you can do is you just adjust it to your line. Boop. You have your curve, and then you right-click and you rasterize the layer, and you have a curve. If I can find it. Convert to smart rasterize layer. Yeah, so I can do this curve, and I can do that curve, and that's it. Those are the two curves I can do, because if I try to do like over here, it doesn't quite work. That one's okay, but it's still kind of hoopy. So I have to rotate the canvas a lot. And then now I can do that curve. I can do that curve. Those are my two curves, or these two curves. And then you just have to rotate the canvas until it matches that angle, and then you're good to go. So those are my tricks for drawing curves. Rotate the canvas, buy a French curve. They're like 40 cents. They're pretty great. And then just use it with your, whoops. Have a what? Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit. Oh, a Swyhander? Okay, yeah. Try and find a picture. I really like the Flamebergs. I think those are Flameberg. Yeah. I would like to wiggle my sword at the enemy and confuse them. I'm gonna shake it real fast like a pencil until they see me with 3 swords. Yep. All right, moving on. I'm just gonna smooth by that entendre and start drawing something else. You know, I haven't drawn a dragon yet today. We were talking. Oh yes, I did. I drew a dragon sock puppet. Where is that sock puppet? There it is. Ah. Durgan. Durgan. Everybody's had one character named Durgan. My name is Aragon, but spelt like dragon. Aragon. What should I draw? Let's see. All right, I gotta look at the reference. What we're talking about here. That's a great sword. I struggle with that curve. I've done that. I've tried to draw that a few times in some of my pictures. I think the Minotaur might have had one of those. Hobgoblin might have had one of those. But I can never draw it quite right, and I just give up. It looks really cool, yeah. All those curves on there is great. It's a really cool design for a sword. But not practical or fun to draw. Yeah, I saw him talking about that. He keeps showing you how like you stab yourself in the hand with the handle. Check that video out. It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm totally drawing your sword. Doing my own twist on it. So the handle goes like this, and then it has spikes on the handle. And then it comes around and it stabs you in the arm. And then there's a blood bag. So it's actually keeping your blood for you. You just inject it into your arm. And then when you get cut later, you can transfuse yourself with your own blood. And we'll put a cross on this. Just spikes everywhere. The spikes on the handle help you grip it. Just put like one of these here. We'll go like that. This handle's really uncomfortable. What's going on here? So my other trick for drawing curves is to use the symmetry tool. You go up here and you click the little butterfly and you turn symmetry on. Yeah, super good. It's going to change the world. The Photoshop butterfly is going to... I totally forgot to sharpen this sword. Let's sharpen this sword some. It looks like a pizza peel. Like you're trying... if your character's a chef, just like, hey, we could make it a mace. Make it a big old heavy mace. Just like... Looks like Ganon's mace. I like Ganon's sword from... That's a good one. Ganon, yeah. Yep. Yeah, the Twilight Princess one's pretty good. Oh, Zelda games are my jam. I feel you. I remember basically every system I had until I was old enough to have my own job was something I found at a thrift store. It's like, what do you mean? I can get a Nintendo NES that's 10 years old for $5? Deal. Take my money. That's not a bad idea. I think maybe it's noon. How long have we been going? We've been streaming for a while today. It was a little early stream today, but I might keep going for another hour. All right, we'll find out. Let me see what my stuff's looking like. See you later. Oop. I'm here, but I'm not here. I'll be right back. Sorry. Someone's at the door. Okay, I'm kind of back. Kind of here. Let's see what's going on. Woo! What? What did I miss? Oh boy. Everyone's a yelling. Welcome back to the stream. If you're just now joining us in the YouTube, we are on Discord. We're hanging out. We're chilling. We're drawing stuff. I think I'm just gonna play with the symmetry modifier for the next hour. I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know if that's gonna be interesting or not, but we'll see where that goes. How many segments do we want for this thing? Maybe 4? There we go. You mean like a glaive? Or like the whole sword just goes? Yeah, it's not. So we could do this, basically have we could turn this into a really cool, oops, or like an energy mace. There we go. That's kind of cool. I dig that. Just fling it out there. What was the new Voltron? The new Voltron cartoon? One of the guys basically just has a big old energy hand. I think that's pretty cool. It's just connected with laser beams. Kind of dig that aesthetic. I think those guys did a great job. Whatever company did the Voltron show, yeah. It's an arm. I never watched the original Voltron, oddly enough. But might be something to go back to look at. Gross. Nobody wants to eat prisoners. Yeah, I might have to look up the old Voltron stuff. That'd be kind of fun. have a big old laser hand. Laser hand. For those of you that have not watched hold on a second. Dang it, people are just coming by today. What's going on? Alrighty. Apparently the FedEx people. Yeah, the blade's detached. I got two different images going on here. FedEx just delivered the wrong package to my house. I don't know how to get rid of it, so we'll see what happens. I might have to call the FedEx people later, but we'll deal with that later. Let's do the sword first. I got two different images here. Oh, did I miss a question? Was it a complicated question? Was the... There you go. That's a good amount. I super dig this idea. Yeah. Why isn't this what I want it to be? I definitely have struggled with that in the past. Trying to get... A sudden feeling. I don't know what that means. No, what is that? The it's like a choose your own adventure character build. Yeah, there are definitely a few different ways to do that. You could use, like, YouTube has the new social media stuff. You could put up a Facebook page specifically for your character. Just like, what's the next step? What's the next thing to do? Straw poll, I've never used straw poll, though. I'm not sure if that would be a good way to do it. Let me see what's going on here. The sword has a genie bottle feel. That sounds super cool. If this sword is like a sword, but then you pull the handle out and it becomes like a magic genie, that would be really cool. But it does look like a bottle. I totally get that too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, the flail sword. Flail sword sounds pretty good. Just all right. More people joining. All right. Oh, I'm gonna make some sweet stew tonight. That was probably out of the blue, and everybody's really confused, but that's fine. I should probably start playing Warframe. I've heard good things about it. I've just never... Oh yeah, lots of grinding, huh? I mean, I've been playing Diablo a little bit here and there, so I definitely get that, but 100% grind. The real question about whether a game is grindy or not is it Final Fantasy XIV levels of grinding? Where where the story is basically walk 40 miles and then kill a crab, walk 40 miles back, kill another crab, talk to the guy, go apologize to the crab. Final Fantasy XIV looks beautiful, and there's a lot of boring stuff in it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the service fees are kind of a bummer, but I get why they're there. Yeah, it is a little weird that you have an upfront cost. They usually give you like a month free to play when you buy the game. So, but still, like, that doesn't quite equate the cost. And then whenever there's an expansion... Well, no, it's not free. It's definitely a paid service game. But I definitely get where you're coming from. Because nobody likes paying for video games. It's super depressing. But, you know, people gotta make money. People gotta get their game paid for. Yeah, I mean, World of Warcraft is the same way, and EverQuest was for a long time. It's a generic model. It is. Yep. I don't know what I'm drawing anymore. I'm drawing space robots. I think whenever I start drawing robots, I think that's kind of the time to say, like, hey, maybe the stream's winding down. Maybe we should be doing something else. I think people were talking about Warframe, and it made me... Yeah, no, it was... Someone was talking about Warframe just now. It also doesn't... There's a lot of finger pointing going on in this chat now, and I don't understand why. Who's talking about robots? It's like, you can talk about robots all you want. I don't care. But, yeah. Oh, Jesus. All right. Hold on. I want to hear the definition of this. Go ahead. Orc robots. Warforged. Nice. Okay. So to bring this back to D&D, it's a fire elemental that's wearing armor. Oh, good. I just want to say, when I drew my Warforged characters, I thought they were pretty dope. And then a whole bunch of people on YouTube were like, hey, that looks like Warframe stuff. You should post that in the Warframe Reddit. And I was like, okay. So I did that, and I said, hey, here's some D&D inspired Warframe guys, I guess. And a bunch of people thought they were cool and started a conversation, and then they banned me from the server. So, because I posted non-Warforged or Warframe content, I was like, that's only half true. So it's fine. I get it. I totally get it. Your fans like it, and it makes sense, and I appreciate it. And no more Warframe. So no Warframe for me currently. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a really cool shoulder pad. Yeah. That's kind of how I am with a lot of the a lot of shooter games. Like, I really enjoy playing with people. There are a lot of not fun people to interact with online. So okay, I don't know where to go after that. That's no good. No good. Let's talk positive about ourselves here. Everyone be happy. I like myself, but I don't like people. No, I think people not liking people that are similar to them is pretty standard. I think there's a what do I say here? Yep, you try to be. That's perfect. That's great. Try to be the person you want to be. Rookzer0's therapy session. Hashtag don't take my therapy advice. That's what this should become. A non-advice channel. Where do we do this? What? What am I drawing? Yes. You would draw an angel like a fire elemental in a metal suit? I'm a big believer in the angels are terrifying and can't be looked at without exploding your brain. Yeah. When did angels stop being ribbons? Ribbons floating through the sky, huh? That's what I like. I like my angels being floating ribbons. Oh boy. 2 wheels. Yep, 2 wheels floating in the sky. We need to go back to those days. The good old days of the wheel angels. We can put it in the reference. Put it in the reference file. As for I don't want to say self-confidence because that's not right. As for people that may not find their right liking who you are, there's always ways to improve, and that's really unfortunately it's individualized. So if you want to improve your art, that's a thing you can do. If you want to improve your attitude towards the world, it's something you can do. I did not like myself when I was in my early 20s, and I still don't like that person. So definitely something you can always work on. There's always a lot of people always comment to me because, like I said, I taught a lot of classes and I was around a lot of students. And they're always like, "Oh, I love how introverted you are, and I'm so glad you can talk to people." I'm like, I don't really think of myself as an extrovert. I said introvert there, but I meant extrovert. I'm very introverted. I'm very happy being by myself, and it's not something that I think people need to worry about, especially with where like D&D is concerned. I've had a lot of people get very anxious about playing D&D games or just having to interact with people, and it's like I get that feeling. And for me, I can very much be outgoing at times, but I'm also the same person that's like, well, it's 10 o'clock, I'm gonna go home because I need some me time now. So I don't think it's something you have to worry about if you don't feel like you. What do I do if I don't like who I am? It's like you just gotta figure it out. It's kind of the adventure. There's the part of the drawing where you just gotta roll with it. I think it's a good topic, and it's not one I want to like skim over if someone actually banned you. What? Yeah, Bryce. I don't think I can post on the Reddit there anymore, but we'll find out. I don't have any more content. Not sponsored by therapy. Thank you, Mayo. I don't think so either. But I think community is a great place to kind of figure that stuff out. Oh, that's super cool. Yeah, that's good stuff. I like the 8 arms. Only 7 arms, actually. I don't know where the other arm is. Mm-hmm. It's just totally bananas. I would love to see some very outlandish ASMR. I think that's a cool idea. Fluffy gnome ASMR. It's like a cherub, but poofy. It's because we have the... we like ourselves, yeah. Elves. I think. Yeah, my argument is that most things that are weird things are because of elves. That's my argument. Merfolk, elves. Minotaurs, elves. Let's check these out. Yeah, those are cool. Oh, yeah. That's pretty great. Good references. Good references. Ooh, that looks very Evangelion. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Go on YouTube and just check out the robot designs. The robot designs are great. The show is a little long-winded. The half dwarfs. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's terrible. The world ended, and then they decided, hey, what if we put whiny high school kids in giant robots for no reason? Oh, by the way, giant robots are attacking us. That's the whole thing. That's the anime. That's how anime works. Yeah, let's not talk about Evangelion. Look it up. Look up Evangelion. Robots are really cool. Don't watch the show. Hashtag definitely not sponsored by them. I dig the robot designs for them, though. Oh, they're so good. Because the robot fights are really good. So it's I don't know what that is either. I'm gonna do this. Oh, nice. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Let's do this. Yeah. It is, yeah. These are all the same things. Gundam and Evangelion and Pacific Rim. They're all the same. Same idea, but newer? I haven't watched it yet. All right, what time is it? What time is it here? It's about 12:30, so I'm going to have to start taking off. But we did it. We drew a fire elemental in a big suit who's also a robot and maybe not, I don't know. It could be an angel. Definitely, we'll add little wings and a halo, because that was the theme of today, was drawing halos on stuff. Wing! Pure fire angels. That's the kind of ASMR I want to play. Just pure fire. That's an Efreet. So we're going to move on. Technically those are, yeah, then you're... So this goes back to the conversation we had yesterday about, like, tieflings are just basically half outsiders. So it's totally legit. I would allow any of those combinations in my games, because if you're like, I'm half Efreet, half ASMR, it's like, well, you're just a mortal with part fire, which is cool. I'm down with that. Everything is just on fire all the time, nonstop on fire. All right, okay. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out today. It was a fun stream. It was a little early. Tomorrow might be back to normal, but I might do an early one again tomorrow. We'll find out. I'm going to go get some work done. Thanks for hanging out. Keep your dice on the table. Be safe. We will talk to you all later. Was there artwork I missed? Did I miss artwork on the other thing?